This goes out to all the women in the world, especially her. You know it don't even matter your age, don't even matter your color. Your fellas, I ain't forget about y'all. This is for everybody that like to dance. Just listen to what I'm saying and do it and take a chance. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll it grind. Just get on the floor like I said before. Y'all remember that down low? Just put a little dip with it. Now roll those hips with it. Pop it, push it, rock it, roll it. Can't control it, I come hold it. It's all in fun, so take a chance. Just get on the floor and do that dance, y'all. I know you like it, so don't try to fight it. Turn around, baby, let me see you from the back. Yeah, I like it like that. Get up now, roll those hips. Drop down, double up on those dips. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. Back again with the second verse. It's all clean, so I'm not gonna curse. Drop a bass like a bad habit. Love all women, cause I gotta have it. Coming at y'all in stereo. I'm riding that thing like a rodeo. Hang on, baby, cause the ride is rough, and I got my girls in the front. Now and later, just bumping that rump. Raise it up, let me see that ground. Slap it, girl, make it jiggle around. Round and round that rump goes. Where it stop, yo, no one knows, yeah. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind.
Well, all right, y'all. All right, y'all. If you ain't dipping, you must be tripping. If you ain't doing it down low, gots to go. Gots to go. To the people that moving slow, to the dance flow. Yo, DJ, pump it up some more.
It's off to the show in a limo. Before the show, I gotta get that dough. Pay them girls what they work. Slip that money under that skirt. Take it off, baby, let me see. You might get a little more Lucci. G-string, having oh so much fun. Playing inside between them buns. Shorty got it going on like Marvin. Teasing me and she know I'm starving. Lick you up, then lick you down. I ain't finished, girl, turn around. Lick you up and down your back, cause I'm that freak, I'm freaky like that. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. I'm setting it off to another level. You digging freak nasty without a shovel? This is my world. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. So what's up, yo DJ? When the party's getting slow, join this jam and watch that flow get taken over like a 94. When I had the whole world getting down low. New Orleans born, ATL living. Freak nasty is what I'm giving. My juice is sweet like Georgia peaches. Women suck it up like leeches. It feels so good, you must admit you like this. Shh, yeah, y'all know the song. So come on, won't you sing it? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip.
All right, chat. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? We got Luke with us. How's it going, Luke?
Going pretty good, Beglov. I was just going through your X feed and I saw Jane Tarkowski's Conan the Barbarian.
Yes, that looks very good.
Oh, yes.
Looking forward to that. I'm a bit of a Conan guy. I have a best friend that is huge into Conan, and so that kind of just through just being around him, I like Conan. Plus, I love Red Sonja, and that's sort of tangentially.
Well, of course. Well, that goes without saying, Beglov. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, you can imagine. I would love Red Sonja for all sorts of reasons, such as quality writing and deep characterization.
And of course, interesting character development.
Yes, exactly. Fantastic. Well, before Gail Simone started writing her.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than that. There's nothing worse than it's like, oh, a new Red Sonja series, and the premise sounds interesting. It's Gail Simone. It's like, fuck. Fucking hell. God, she sucks. She was okay for a little bit in the 2000s. God. And she owes her whole career to that whole refrigerator controversy. It's like, fuck off.
What was that? What was that controversy again? I forgot.
Okay, so in Green Lantern in the 90s, when Kyle Rayner became Green Lantern, initially, like, he didn't want the responsibility. It was kind of thrust upon him. And his girlfriend was actually the one that was telling him, like, no, you should man up and, you live up to this responsibility. Well, at some point very early in his tenure, I mean, we're not like a year, our time into this, you know what I mean? Like 4 or 5 issues. His girl, some supervillain finds out his identity, goes to his house, kills his girlfriend, and shoves her in his refrigerator.
Ooh.
Which is just horrifying, obviously. But Gail Simone believes that that's sexist somehow, because I guess men don't ever die brutal deaths in comic books.
I mean, she's being killed by the villain, so
it's like, well, it's making the girl disposable to just motivate the hero. And it's like,
it's the villain.
How many heroes are motivated by the death of a loved one? This is I usually only go for an hour, so I couldn't list them all, Luke.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off, Gail. You fucking fat pig. You've spent too much time in a refrigerator.
With the door never able to close.
Yeah, he couldn't shove you in it. He had to get a fucking walk-in fridge from a Burger King. He had to empty it out first, you fat fucking sack of shit. Anyways,
anywho.
Oh, and Heather Antos. You know Heather Antos in the comic book industry?
Who was that? I forgot who's that again.
Okay, so Heather Antos is a dog shit editor and occasionally a dog shit writer in the comic book industry who has routinely failed up by crying sexism every time she's criticized. She's actually the one that was drinking the milkshake in that picture that sort of launched Comicsgate.
Oh, really? That was her?
Yeah, remember when I accidentally started that dumpster fire by shitting on Heather Antos and my tweet was featured in The Guardian? Anyways, Heather Antos sucks. She sucks so bad. During her tenure at IDW, they put out a best, like, for the different franchises, they'll put out best of certain characters, reprinting stuff. And for Turtles, they do this, obviously. They put out a best of April O'Neil. And under her tenure as editor, now this didn't go to print, I believe, but it went to solicitations. The cover said ARPIL, Arpil, instead of April. That's just the most notable example of her numerous. She can't even catch typos. Never mind, like, the creative part of being an editor of comics. Like, if you have a licensed comic, you're supposed to help make sure that the writer doesn't. The writer to the new Star Trek comic doesn't show Captain Picard smoking crack. You know what I mean? You're just supposed to make sure that you rein the writers in a little bit. And with Marvel and DC, they got to rein them in a bit because they're trying to do shared universe and continuity and all that other stuff.
Right.
But also the basic task of a writer of catching typos and shit like that. She can't even do that. Well, anyway, she's in the... Oh, go ahead.
I can barely edit my own works, but even I can catch my typos.
Yeah. Well, she's in the news now because Marvel put out a big hardcover where they let John Byrne basically do like this out of continuity, like alternate universe X-Men book, where it's like, what would you have done if you were allowed to just continue you and Claremont's run from the 80s, just however the fuck you want, because it's alternate universe, you know what I mean? And it's called X-Men Elsewhere. And I'm not a big X-Men guy. I love John Byrne's art. I'm not a huge guy when it comes to his writing. It's hit or miss to me. That said, though, really it's a $35 hardcover. That's kind of why I didn't pick it up. I almost picked it up out of spite because Heather Antos was over on Blue Sky screaming about how, like, oh my God, John Byrne is sexist and transphobic. How could Marvel do this on Pride Month? Now, I don't know what John Byrne said it was transphobic, but given that John Byrne is like 80 years old, it's probably just something normal people believed 15 years ago.
Probably.
But it's like, fuck you, bitch. John Byrne is a fucking legend. And I don't like everything John Byrne's done. Some stuff he's done I think fucking sucks. Okay? But there's still no denying the absolute legend. And the fact that even if I think his writing is hit or miss, his art is always fucking spot on. Always gorgeous.
Let me see if I can find some more.
And it's one of those guys, he's just gotten better.
Ah.
Like, he's just continuously just sharpened his fucking craft. He's a fucking legend. You're not fit to fucking type his name in your stupid little social media, you cunt. At least he knows how to spell April. Fuck off. Anyways. Luke, you ready to pay $100 for Grand Theft Auto?
No, but I'll be surprised if anyone else does it.
I think it'll probably sell. I think everyone's stupid. Fuck them. I think everybody's stupid. I think they'll buy it. And Grand Theft Auto is $80 for the base game. It's $100 if you want all the content. And also, the quote-unquote physical copy is just an empty box with a code in it.
Oh, that again?
Yeah, that again.
Let me see. Have they improved on it? Is it finally? When's our expectation of disappointment?
If you buy Grand Theft Auto under these conditions, now maybe they'll back down on some of this shit, but under these conditions, if you buy Grand Theft Auto 6, you're a fucking cuck. Okay, you should seek Canadian healthcare. Like, go fuck yourself. I don't know what else. Like, I don't know. Like, I like Grand Theft Auto. I haven't played all of them, but what ones I have, I've enjoyed. I think my favorite Grand Theft Auto game is Saints Row 2. But no, I like those kind of games. It's fun. You do mayhem. It's fun. Cool. Gangster stories. Awesome. Fantastic. I've never played 4 or 5. I actually have both of them for the 360 because a couple of years ago I was snatching up PS2 and 360 games while they were still relatively cheap. So I have a bunch I've never played on both. And I've never played either. But you know what's cool, Luke? In like 10 years, I could fire up my 360, assuming it hasn't bricked, and play the damn things.
Yeah, but
because I own them.
Yes, you do own them.
I could sell them right now. You know, I've often thought about getting rid of my game collection. I could sell them. Like, it's called ownership. It's called owning a fucking thing.
You remember owning everybody?
Fuck off with this, man. There's a reason I don't have a Switch 2. You know, Switch 2 was like $50 more than the Switch. It was barely any upgrade. Frankly, the Switch was fine for anything Nintendo really wanted to make. Let's be real. How much power do you need to bing, bing, woohoo? You know, the games didn't look that impressive. Do I want to play a really weird-looking Donkey Kong game where the style looks like shit? And, you know, I'm not Razor Fist. I don't want an underage Latina riding around on me. You know, do I want to play a Mario Kart game where you fucking drive through an open field to get to the next race? Now, that doesn't sound all that great, to be honest. So I passed. Plus, the last straw for me was when they're like, oh, yeah, the games that are already $20 more than they used to be, they may or may not actually be games. The cart may or may not have the game on it. Fuck you. And you know what? We're done. So this is, I already didn't own any system that was going to play this game anyway, so I wasn't getting it. But even if I did, I'm not. Like, fuck off with this. And also, like, why did this take like 15 fucking years to make and $1 billion to make? You know, this might sell like a candy-coated AIDS cure in San Francisco and they'll still lose money. Like, and I hope they do. I hope it doesn't sell one. I hope it's the biggest flop in gaming history. I hope it crashes the fucking industry. Crash the industry with no survivors. And fuck off, man. And you see like ads for it where it's like, look at somebody's got like a beer on a table and it's like, look at the realistic looking bubbles in the beer.
And
I'm like,
the graphics will sell this game.
I'm like, where's the fun? Where's the fun?
That wasn't in that trailer. How long ago was that trailer?
Oh God,
2 years ago. The 2-year-old trailer.
A year or two ago, easily. It's going to be the biggest world ever. I'm like, but is there going to be things to do in it?
There better be.
I love exploration in games. I love sandbox games. I really do. fucking around in a big open world is one of my favorite things to do in games, but it only works if there's things to see and discover and do. If there's a whole bunch of nothing, it doesn't fucking work. Chat saying people are still going to buy it. I bet they will, man.
Yep.
I already see people on Twitter and they're getting mad at everybody calling you a cuck for wanting to buy it. And it's like, I'm allowed to spend my money how I want. And it's like, yeah, I guess, bro.
Okay, not really getting the point though.
You can go get a subscription to blacksonmoms.com or whatever if you want. Nobody's going to stop you. But if you're proudly posting it about it on Twitter, we're allowed to make fun of you. I will say one thing. This is on an unrelated thing. So something about the trailer, I can't exactly remember what but everyone is talking about, are there going to be children NPCs in the game?
Oh.
Now that's obviously a touching point because guess what? You can kill just about anybody in these fucking games.
Yeah, they probably didn't, but there's probably going to be a mod for it.
I am going to go out on a limb here. They should. Look, you're Grand Theft Auto. You're the edgy games, and you're all about player freedom. You can even make it so the game really, really penalizes you for shooting a kid in the fucking head. But are you going to have balls or are you not going to have balls? So I don't know. I think you ought to pull the pin on that grenade. But I also think you should put the game on a fucking disc so I can own it. And you shouldn't charge $100 for it. You shouldn't take 15 years to make it. So clearly they're not giving a fuck what I think, I guess. So
right.
I'm sure they'll go the safe fucking edgy route. I'm sure they'll go the Reddit edgy route, the Harley Quinn edgy route. Because that's edgy, what everyone wants to do now.
Yeah, the edgy that would have been good in the 90s when we had the religious right take over everything.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll piss off Jack Thompson and no one else. Awesome, cool. Forney says you used to be able to kill kids in games. I don't think GTA ever did that.
Yeah, I think I would have heard about that. Did they ever?
I know in the Saints Row games there's school buses, but that's the closest you get to seeing a kid. And I always run the school buses off the road because, I mean, have you ever been stuck in a school bus on your way to work? I mean, it's very cathartic. It's kind of like I always blow through the construction workers on the road. Like I always just run them over. And it's like, because it's just like, forgive me. I'm working out some issues here.
For your entertainment, Beglov, I'm certain they would never place a Grand Theft Auto next to the Amish state villages.
There you go. We need an Amish community in Grand Theft. Maybe I'll pay $100 for it then.
Is there a big Amish community in Florida? I'm not sure.
We need it. You know what? We need a Grand Theft Auto Washington, and they're all just, and you could just kill like all the members of Congress and the president. Those are actual missions. Those are story missions in it. Sign me up. In digital only, obviously.
Of course. We're not making a political statement here.
Chat says, wasn't there a clip of some dipshit pastor screaming about that Call of Duty mission where you kill kids or women or something, and therefore games are bad? And it's funny, too. Those are the same pastors that tell you to go actually join the military. I'll never forget this one time. I was at a church picnic years ago. And I mean, many, many years ago, probably like 2013 or 14. And I had just gotten a Game Boy Advance. And I was just getting into Game Boy games, picking up that collection. And I had Gargoyle's Quest, great fucking Game Boy game. And I'm kind of sitting there playing it, in my little lawn chair, And the one guy from church comes up and he's talking about games. He's like, why are they always like you're killing things in the games, right? And I looked up at him and it's like I knew this guy and I was like, you sport hunt. Like you kill actual living things for fun and mount their heads on your fucking wall. Like these are ones and zeros. This isn't real. This is pluck and play pretend. Like Chat says there's some Amish around Tampa. I don't know. I didn't know there was Amish around Tampa. I could maybe see some Amish up in the Panhandle. Matt Brick says there's Jews in Tampa. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of Jews in Florida. There's more than a few. I don't know, man. It's just $100 to fucking buy a game that ain't even a fucking game. Like it ain't even on the fucking disc. There's no disc. What am I even saying? There's no fucking disc.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why would you fucking do that?
Most of my game library is on Steam now, so my only fear is Steam ever falling off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not anti-digital only. It's just like that shouldn't be everything. That shouldn't be the only way. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's issues with space and all, and digital should be cheaper, first of all. Or like,
yeah,
I've bought some digital games. I have like saved on my 3DS a couple of digital games I bought off their storefront, but it's like, grab an NES game for $5. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, okay, fine. Grab Shantae for the Game Boy Color for $5 instead of paying $300 for the fucking cart. Okay, fine. But it's like, I also know that that's not, I don't have the same level of ownership as if I had bought a cart. You know what I mean?
Right.
And yeah, I know, disc rot, bro, disc rot. One day the sun will explode. And what are you going to own then?
Well, pretty sure I'll be too busy being dead.
Yeah, I'm going to be dead one day, I guess. Yes, I know.
We'll be in heaven playing the Super Heaven games.
I know. I'm going to be dead. I know. Everything will be dust one day. I know. Thank you, Dust in the Wind Boomer song. I know. There's a difference between that and in the next few years they can yank it off my fucking machine. What are you going to do then, bro? What are you going to do when the sun explodes, bro? I guess if I'm still alive, die. I don't know what to tell you. I think my games will be the least of my worries at that point.
Or that point, Elon Musk will have gotten us to Mars. So when in another solar system,
maybe I'll be on some other planet with my games. Who knows?
Oh, you'll be a head in a jar, playing your games digitally.
There'd be little robot arms on the jar that just hitting the controllers. Oh man, yeah, I $100 for Grand Theft Auto 6, and they're gonna buy it. It's gonna make a whole bunch of money. I hope it doesn't, though. I hope it crashes the whole fucking industry, because the industry's already in rough shape. So it's like just burn it fucking down, man. Chat says they've been reading X-Men Elsewhere and Breath of Fresh Air. I almost picked it up, but I mean, it's like a $40 hardcover, something like that. So it's like, not right now.
$30, huh?
I have it on the wish list if any of you want to buy it for me. But no, I don't. I didn't pick it up. Though there was like 4 or 5 of them, and I mean, these are big ass hardcovers. And I mean, my comic shop ordered a bunch, and the guy said he had already sold like 3. And I mean, he's not even counting like guys that had like asked for it, had it in their subscription box. So I have a feeling, despite Heather Antos's complaints, that it will sell quite well. And I mean, it's John Byrne on the X-Men, so it's like that's,
Ooh, I found some hand-drawn
pictures. As long as there's kids alive, as long as there's people alive who are kids in the 80s, John Byrne X-Men is going to fucking sell. So, like, yeah, fuck Heather Antos. I love how she's on Blue Sky too. Like, she's like,
of course, she's on Blue Sky. Why wouldn't she be on Blue Sky?
I want to buy Blue Sky and Gab and merge them and just make them fight. Just like now it's just one site. It's just Blue Gab or whatever, and they just all see each other, and there's no block button. Because like the leftists might even have a good shot there. Because like the right wingers on Gab are just are not exactly cream of the crop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you might actually have a fair shot there. I want to watch you fight. Come on. I love how so many of them went to Blue Sky, and most of them just came back to Twitter because it's like even they couldn't stand the hug box after a while. Only of a few of them really hung out on Blue Sky, like just the most hardcore of the lefties hung out there.
This is a nice cover here.
Yes, I do remember that cover. It's not a very good comic book series by any stretch.
Right.
John Byrne. Again, John Byrne's not a very good writer. He has his moments, but he's not great.
Nah.
He also created something at Dark Horse called Next Men, which I mean, is that an X-Men ripoff? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. The only thing of note I know about it is that Hellboy first appeared in it. Chad says Spoonie's still on Blue Sky. I know he's over there. That's your proof of life on Spoonie, that he's over on Blue Sky being mad about Orange Man. Fuck. Spoonie's been on hiatus longer than he had a career. You feeling old yet, Luke? Spoonie has been on hiatus longer than he had a career.
I felt old the second I realized that Davis was still live streaming.
Well, that's right. You showed me. He's still saving the West.
Yep.
Well, someone has to. All right. It's in rough shape.
Mm-hmm. Can be someone interesting and effective.
Last I saw, he was talking about like astrology and shit, which is... Okay. Okay. Isn't that something you usually just pretend to believe in to get in some chick's pants? Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, babe, the planets. Totally, babe, the planets. You need to sit on my face to shield me from the negative planet energy. Fucking Mercury is in Gatorade, and you need to I can sit on my face. Chet says Davis is making an AI comic book.
Oh,
That's all right. Cool.
well, I mean, he could. What's the story though? I need to know the story.
He's going to defeat an evil plant monster named Wretchlove.
I should do a story about our dynamics together. That'd be fun.
I don't know. I don't know what he's up to. I don't have any beef with him anymore either. Like I'll poke fun at him, like sure, because he's goofy, but like I don't have beef with him. There's a reason we don't cover his stuff, and it's not just because it's boring, though it usually is. But it's like, what else is there to say?
Yeah,
I don't have a beef with him. He's not banned from my Discord even. You know what I mean? I don't have him blocked on anything. I think he has me blocked on everything. But I mean, shit, he could wander into this call for all I care. I would honestly be curious. Chet says they have back issues of Next Men, but haven't read it. Got them pretty cheap. Well, most of them are cheap as fuck because nobody gives a shit. Like almost all of them you can find in a dollar bin, except for the one. I actually had that one at one point. Well, I didn't, I guess personally have it. My stand when we were selling comics and all, we got in that one Hellboy collection from that guy, and it was in there. This was wild, man. He had like every issue of Hellboy, including that Next Men issue, like tie-in miniseries and shit like that. He had all the trade paperbacks. He had a whole bunch of figures. Like some of them were still in the box. The rest were like clearly had just been on a shelf. You know what I mean? And he had them in baggies with all the accessories. We bought that off him for like, I think good God, it was only like $60 or something like that. Maybe it was as much as 80. It was so long ago. But like literally, because he comes to us wanting to sell these same things. And it's like, bro, I can't offer you anything that isn't insulting. And it's like, just make me an offer. And I'm like, well, I mean, literally, we just paid rent, dude. I can give you like, I don't know, it was like $80. And I'm like, you know, that's all the 20s in the register and most of my 10s. You know what I mean? Like, and he was just like, yeah, I'll take it. And I had to like pull my buddy aside that knew him. And I was like, did he steal this? Like, what the fuck is what's going on here? And he's like, no, man, that's his. He was going through a divorce. And he just kind of snapped, and he just sold everything that wasn't bolted down and took the money and vanished. I'm told he sold the car for like $500 to somebody.
Wow.
And I mean, he just was gone, just in the wind. Just liquidate everything and just vanish. Like, fuck that bitch. I will burn this house we built down before I like. You almost gotta admire it.
Yep.
Chad says, I got Mike Mignola's Dracula a while back. The trade paperbacks for over $200 on eBay. People on eBay are fucking drunk sometimes, man. You know, honest to God, I've been looking on I was looking for a Vampirella Witchblade trade that collected like 3 different crossovers they did in the 90s, right? And because I love me some Witchblade, and I always have a soft spot for Vampirella because big titty vampire.
Of course.
And I go on eBay, and this fucking trade that should be like $20, you know, maybe because it's not like either of these are hot fucking characters right now. It's not like either of them have a movie or a cartoon or anything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
$106 was the cheapest one I saw on eBay. And I'm like, you're out of your mind, because that's the exact kind of thing that if you just hit stores, you'll just find on a shelf somewhere for cover price, if not marked down. Like, eBay's fucking insane. Hey, here we go. Here's a nice little graphic. Let's see if I can full screen you here. How to full screen you? Oh wow.
Yeah, I can only full screen it if it's like a player or something. Like you can full screen a video game, but you can't full screen like just this.
Whatever. But yeah, you know why you should get Godzilla. Both okay. So the Godzilla Destroy All Monsters remake and the Ocarina of Time remake are both coming out on the same day as GTA 6. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if both of these remakes outsell this fucking game.
Yes, that would be amazing.
That would. Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
Please. Oh,
just imagine, just like
ooh.
Fucking Ocarina of Time remake. I wonder how much they are remaking though. Like I wonder if it's just. Do you think Ocarina of Time remake is remaking that game from the ground up, or do you think it's just boosting the visuals? Like, in other words, are they gonna like literally expand these environments? You know what I mean?
Probably. If it's just gonna be a remake, it wouldn't make any sense to do so.
I mean, like if it's just, I don't know, if it's just boosted visuals, I wouldn't have any interest because, to be honest, the visuals almost look, at least in the little snippet we saw, almost look too realistic to the point where it's just like loses some charm. It's like all those videos where it's like, I remade Mario in Unreal Engine and now it looks like shit.
Yeah.
But if they actually were like really adding content to it, I might be interested. You know what I mean? Like imagine.
Like would you say like more levels, more places, more stuff, or just?
Well, just imagine if like the dungeons were bigger, if everything just if everything was nearly the size of how it felt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some of those levels are pretty impressive and intimidating because the trick would be getting the lighting and the camera angle working because if you're just going to mimic it one by one, it'd be hard to translate that into a new design form.
Like make the village just bigger, make Castletown bigger and more to explore and shit. And I understand bigger isn't always better. So I mean, you'd have to do that. Like if you're adding more to it, you want the more to it you add to also be worthwhile. You know what I mean? But if you could expand that game to something really big while it's still truly Ocarina of Time, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That could be something really special. If it's just upgraded visuals, it's like that's fine. But I mean, like, I know the N64 visuals obviously are a little rough around the edges, you know, early 3D games and shit. But like, Go play the 3DS version. You know what I mean? Like that came out like 10 years ago, and the visuals are gorgeous. You know, there's a few quality of life improvements. Like, yeah, there's almost no reason to go back to the N64 version, in my opinion. But yeah, if you actually expand it, if you made everything truly as big as it felt in that game, like imagine if Goron City was a real city. You know what I mean? Like really felt not just like this little cave, but like a genuine like Goron City. You know?
Yeah, this is just the image. This is just concept. It probably doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, that's just art. You never know.
Yeah. It'd be cool if they could make it look like this, though.
Yeah, if everything felt the way that game felt at the time. First time I played Ocarina of Time, really, I played it a little bit in like 99, 2000 at a friend's house. But the first time I really played through it was like 05. My girlfriend had kind of stolen an N64.
If they remake this game and they make the soul sucker monsters as horrifying as they were, that would be amazing.
Oh yeah,
the ones that paralyze you and then grapple you for a second. If you don't have enough hearts, they'll just completely devour you and gobble you.
I was running around doing some errands, and my girlfriend's like, "You got to stop at this place. This chick owes me money." It's like a former roommate of hers, and she stops there and she goes inside. And she comes out with this big like tub of shit, you know, like a storage tub. And she's like, "We got to drive." This bitch wouldn't pay her, so she just took her fucking N64 and all her games. Like I didn't know to try. I was like, "What did you do?" And she's just like, "You want to play some Nintendo when we get home?" Like, all right, you crazy bitch. But I did indeed play some stolen Nintendo. I'm not gonna lie. So that was the first time I played through Ocarina of Time. And even then, man, I was like, wow, this is amazing. I still love Ocarina of Time. Like, I remember when I got a Wii and I first tried to play through Twilight Princess. And I literally because, you know, the beginning of that game is like 4 hours of fucking chores. And I'm like, I would just rather play Ocarina of Time. I never got into Majora's Mask either because like after I got my Wii, you know, you could play GameCube games on it. You just had to get like a memory card and a controller. Right. So I got this Zelda collection from the GameCube that was Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and then Zelda 1 and 2 from the NES. And I tried playing Majora's Mask, and right away it's like the timer shows up, you know, the 3-day timer. I was like, fuck this. Because, like, I love to explore in a Zelda game, and I love to dick around. And the moment you throw a timer over my head, I'm like, nah. And I've heard so many people like, oh, Ocarina of Time's our Majora's Mask is so great. And I'm like, nah, bro. I can't. That's not for me. It's like I can't get into Wind Waker. It's like the art style is really fucking gay. And I hate it. And I don't want to just wander around the fucking ocean. It just feels empty and bland. I don't want to do it. And I know there's more to it if I push through that, but it's like, nah, I'm good. It's like if you get really, really good at Zelda 2, it's a very rewarding game. But I'm not going to do that. I don't have fucking time to do that. I'm not a little kid who only has this game. You know what I mean? Right. And I have nothing but time to just brute force my way through this game. I don't understand people. It's like, yeah, I got really good at this super hard game. I'm like, I guess, bro. I got the time, man. Chet says the 6th generation is objectively better than the 5th. I think the 5th generation is by and large a downgrade over the 4th. Because we jumped to 3D And that was the selling point. You know what I mean? Like, what is special about Mario Kart 64? The fact that it's in 3D. You know what I mean? And when you compare it to virtually any other game in Mario Kart, it's like these levels are bland and have nothing. But it's the fact that it was in 3D that blew you away. So yeah, a lot of those games didn't fucking age well. They almost were like the 5th generation is almost a 3D like the Atari was to fucking 2D. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you had an Atari in like 1978, and it was just fucking amazing that there was a video game in your house. You know what I mean? Like you're playing Pong, and you're like, God, we're living in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what it was in like 1996. You're bouncing around Mario in a 3D environment, like, oh my God, I'm so fucking. What a time to be alive!
It's gonna get a whole lot better in the future, right?
It's just nothing. It's all uphill from here, right? We're not like 4 years away from it all ending. Nothing but blue skies from here on out. And the blue sky turned out to be a website full of liberal pedophiles. Chad says going 3D didn't make the Sonic franchise any better. Quite the opposite. I'm going to go out on a limb here. Sonic Adventure is when Sonic started sucking. Don't get me wrong. But it wasn't because of the 3D jump.
No, it was not.
It was because we synced up to the Japanese canon. It was because like why is Robotnik Eggman now? This sucks.
No, why is Robotnik Eggman now?
You know, like they should have synced everything up to the Western canon. Sonic spiritually belonged to the West. He was made to appeal to the West. He was never that popular in Japan to begin with. Spiritually, he belonged to the Round Eye. Okay, and then they synced it all up to the Japanese canon, and it became just for autists and furries. That's right, Chad. Beglov. See, I'm Pigger. That's what my name is now, Pigger. I'm a wigger pig. See, very clever. I legitimately love fucking around with this shit. On StreamYards, I love changing the avatar. I love coming into other shows with a different avatar.
But no, we couldn't have this anymore. This is too awesome.
God, dude, the Sad AM stuff was so fucking rad. The Archie comic was so fucking rad. I'm sorry, even Ken Penders is a better storyteller than anybody at Team Sonic, and he's dangerously insane. Like, fuck yeah, that cartoon fucking ruled. It still holds up. You can go on Tubi right now and watch it. Like, yeah, there's like your typical like terrible villain plans, you know, where it's like, why don't you just fucking firebomb the forest? You know what I mean? But it's like, there's also like some pretty cringy one-liners here and there. Other than that, though, for a kid's show from 1994, this fucking thing holds up, man.
And of course, it ended on a cliffhanger that never got resolved.
I kept waiting for Knuckles to show up into it because it's like right when he was being introduced in the games too. I kept like, come on, let's go to a floating island and meet Knuckles. What the hell? And then it turns out Knuckles used to date Princess Sally. Like in the comic. That's great shit, man. It's great shit. It's certainly better than Shadow the Hedgehog. I am the ultimate life form.
Yeah, evil, dark, edgy.
I'm the evil, dark Sonic, but I have nothing to do with Sonic.
For some reason, like
you don't even get the dark doppelganger trope right. You just throw a bunch of bullshit at the wall. That's why like everybody makes fun of like the DeviantArt like recolor shit where it's like my name is like Dark the Hedgehog and I'm from the future and I hate religion. You know what I mean? Like, but that's just what Shadow is. It's just what Silver is. Like, they make fun of the fucking Spurgs for doing that on DeviantArt, but like Team Sonic, that's just what you do. Chat says Sonic Mania is arguably the best Sonic game because it's just the best of. I wouldn't say it's just the best of, because all those levels are remixed greatly, and there's some original levels. We should have had a Sonic Mania 2. I would have killed to see Christian Whitehead given a new Sonic game, just make a truly new one. Oh my God. Instead, it's like we get fucking Sonic Superstars. Like, fuck off, man. Again, Sonic spiritually belongs to the round eye, and it's only in the care of the round eye that he will flourish. Like, I'm sorry to tell you. Like, think about it. Sonic, what is it? Sonic Frontier was the first Sonic game that in like 20 years they've been praising the writing of. And it's because they got the comic book writer to do it instead of anybody at Team Sonic. I don't know. I almost hate that I'm wasting this much time talking about Sonic, but it does mean something to me. I did love Sonic back in the day. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is legitimately one of the greatest, possibly the greatest 2D platformer ever made. And it sucks because it's almost never remembered because you have to have 2 fucking cartridges in a Genesis to play it legitimately, basically. It's like the true Sonic 3 and Knuckles is almost never put on collections. Hell, Sonic 3 rarely is because somehow they don't own the music. Like the fact that anybody looks at me with a straight face and says Sonic 2 is better, I'm like, you just didn't play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Like, it's just Sonic 2 is fine, don't get me wrong, but like, it's not better at all in any fucking way. God, the music in Sonic 3. Music in Sonic is generally pretty good, though. I mean, Chemical Plant's still a fucking bop, man. God, Chemical Plant's so fucking good. Like, Sonic music is still pretty great. I don't know. I don't know what.
Yeah, I just tried to search up the Sonic 3 stuff, and the first thing I get is the movie.
No. I didn't even see that one. I honestly didn't. I was like, I don't want to go watch the Sonic Adventure 2 movie. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. Like, yeah, I'll probably watch it at some point. I'll be bored and it's on streaming. Like, at some point, I probably will. But I'm like, I'm not going to the theater for that. Like, no.
Yeah,
I saw the first one because it kind of felt like I had to because they fixed the design and I almost wanted to reward them. And then the second one had Knuckles and stuff, and I was like, I'll go see it. But then once I tease Shadow at the end, I'm like, well, I think this is where I get off. I think this is my stop, boys.
Sonic. I remember seeing this for the first time.
Oh God, and Tails could fly. The only bit of bad game design in this entire game, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the whole combined thing. The only bit of bad game design is the Barrel of Doom in Carnival Night Zone, where it locks you in the room and forces you to move the barrel, and the game never taught you what to do. That drove me fucking nuts. I had no idea. I was like, why am I trapped in here? I thought I had to like get high and fall on it or something to like time it just right. And like as a kid, you don't really know the difference between does the game suck or do I suck? You know what I mean? So like I really had no idea what the fuck was going on with that.
Well, where was that again?
It's in Carnival Night Zone. You could even probably look up Barrel of Doom and it'll show up. There are these barrels you can get on, and it's simple that if you just press up and down while you're standing on the barrel will begin to move up and down at like higher and lower. But nothing in the game teaches you that. The only thing you notice is that when you jump on a barrel, it goes down and goes up some, right? So You think you have to do it by jumping on it. Nothing in the game teaches you this except for locking you in a room and being like, figure it out, kid. like the game turns into like Jigsaw all of a sudden, where it's just like, can you figure out how to get out of here before the 10-minute timer runs out? Like Robotnik comes out on a little tricycle all of a sudden. He's like, I want to play a game, Sonic.
Someone made a joke of it.
I want to play a game, Sonic. Yeah. Hello, Chris. I want to play a game. Remember when you stepped on a bug? We'll figure out the barrel room or hot lead will go in your dick. That is the only bit of bad game design in that entire fucking game. Everything else is flawless, like it descended from heaven itself. I think when it entered our sinful world, that's when the barrel of doom arrived, because we can't have anything perfect. As God dropped this game upon us, Satan was like, "Can I just do one thing?"
Just one thing.
Two things. First, let me split it up into 2 fucking cartridges, so that it'll basically be lost to time because nobody will play it after the fucking 3rd generation. Oh, I'm sorry, this was the 4th generation. That's right. I always forget that we count something before Atari. I guess they count the Pong and shit like that. Because to me, it feels like the Atari is the 1st generation of video games. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then the NES is after that and all that. The 8-bit systems after that. But no, we count like Pong systems and shit like that. Fucking Atari is 50 years old next year, Luke.
50 years old.
1977, the Atari 2600. I mean, I don't know how old the company is. I don't fucking know. Who cares? You know, Nintendo is like 200 years old if you want to be technical. But like, no, the Atari 2600 is 50 years old next year.
Don't say.
Which, of course, we all know that Atari 2600 has the greatest game of all time, Custer's Revenge. These single get... You talk about something that's getting memory hold, nobody will talk about that game anymore. You can't, like, you know how AVGN did like a video on porno games?
Right.
It's not on his YouTube channel anymore. He's taking it down. You can find mirrors of it, but he's taking it down.
Huh.
Chat says Atari 50 is a great compilation, but does it have Custer's Revenge? I want Custer's Revenge. I have that saved on external hard drive somewhere. I have just a whole bunch of games saved on it. If I can figure out how to like game stream, I'm gonna just like start a Twitch channel where we're just going for like the Custer's Revenge fucking high score. It can't be that hard. I'm sure not that many people went for it. I'm gonna become the best Custer's Revenge player ever. That'll be my thing. Like nobody else can rape that Indian girl better than old Beglov.
I'm sure someone could put that through AI and make it better.
We need an HD Custer's Revenge. Put it on mobile. Release it for mobile. It's perfect for mobile because it's just an endless high score game. Yeah. If you get hit by too many arrows, then you have to buy. It's a freemium game. So if you get hit by too many arrows, then you have to wait to play tomorrow or spend $10.
There's got to be something to find on it.
You could probably play screen caps of it, Luke, because I mean, it's like, what is it? Is YouTube really going to complain that I have square titties on here? Like, what are they going to do?
Yes, they'll find something to complain about. As long as you're not insulting, as long as you're not insulting Islam, I'm sure they'll be. Although they might be fine with it if they do that.
You probably can't get away with insulting Jews either.
See, I think I found it, but it could just be a made-up version of it.
I tell you what, one day, if Tucker isn't like fucking Charlie Kirk by the end of the year, I'd be kind of shocked at this point. I love how every time he says shit, I got to watch a million like Republicans talk about how irrelevant he is. And it's like, I'm hearing you complain about it before I even heard him say something. He just said like 2 days ago, I think it was, he's like, I'm leaving the Republican Party. They're loyal to a foreign government. I'm like, yeah, they are. And it's like, yeah, well, Qatarlson. It's like, I never heard of Qatar until fucking 2 years ago. I'm sorry, no, Qatar doesn't control our politics. No, Israel does, because a bunch of pastors don't know how to read the Bible. Yeah, I want to play some fucking Custer's Revenge.
Oh, I think I found some footage of it. And I can't help but notice that the girl is smiling when you finally get to her.
Hell yeah. This was all a game. She was into it. Chat says, "Do you think MJ made the music for Sonic 3?" I believe so. I think that's why. They don't have the fucking rights to it. It definitely sounds like Michael Jackson music. It's so good. God, Sonic 3 music rules, dude. Ice Cap Zone alone is so fucking amazing. That game rules. That game legitimately rules. For a while, man, that was like an annual thing for me. After I got my Sega again in like 05, it was like at least once a year I go through and it's like beat Sonic 3 and Knuckles, as Tails, and then as Sonic and Tails. Forney says Israel controls our politics more than a bunch of Zionist Democrats when. Yes, it controls the Republican Party, Matt. I know. They don't control the Democrat Party anymore. They only control about 70% of the Democrat Party. Whereas they control now 100% of the Republican Party after Massey lost. But only about 70% of the Democrat Party, Matt. I know. Yes, you're right. It's the one way that Democrats are better. It's one of the very few things the Democrats are right about. There's a handful. There's a small handful, and that's one of them. Yeah, that's a big reason Mamambi, whatever the fuck the guy's name is. That fucking dude that eats with his hands that's the mayor of New York now. Guess what? Yeah. A big reason he won is because, yeah, he's a stupid fucking communist and his ideas all suck, but he's the only mayoral candidate who was out there saying, I want to help New Yorkers, while the rest of them were all like, I love Israel. No, I love Israel more. And one guy was like, well, what if we help New Yorkers? Now that guy's an evil communist piece of shit who's making things worse. But your average voter doesn't fucking know that. They just heard only one guy seemed to even give a fuck about him. The rest of them apparently were fisting 8-year-olds on Epstein's Island. Yeah, I know. They don't control the Democrats anymore. Hell, fucking Anna Kasparian was arguing with some fucking Israeli soldier on Twitter the other day. And he's like, are you openly advocating for me to be killed? And she just responds, yes. I was like, go off, Queen. I love Anna now. She's awesome. She fucking rules now. Yeah, she's wrong on a lot of shit. I don't care, man. I don't care. She got big titties and she's talking shit about Israel. That's enough for me to like her. Okay. Maybe I'm not voting for her for office or something, but like, whatever, man. Go off, big titty queen. Yeah. And I'd rail the shit out of Anna, too. I would. Yeah. Oh, but she's a leftist. Yeah, but you want your woman to be kind of liberal. Like you do. Like kind of. Like not like Heather Antos liberal, but like a little bit liberal. Because like liberal women like to fuck. Okay? Conservative women like to make babies. All right? Liberal women like to fuck. And me, that's more my speed. So I want to get me an art hoe that's all about free Palestine. That's where it's at. These church girls, man, they're a hassle. Luke's all quiet. He's like, I can't. I got nothing to say publicly on this matter.
Yeah, I was trying to use AI to generate it, and it's actually very inappropriate.
Uh-oh.
I was because Grok is not known for making sexy images, and the stuff they're making is this isn't appropriate. I wouldn't be able to make this in any other context.
I don't know. I don't use Grok for much. I use it mostly as a search engine. It's good for that. Occasionally, I'll edit a picture a little bit just because I'm lazy and I don't want to, especially on my phone. Like when oh God, what was the congressman with the protruding nipples?
What was his name?
Barney Frank. When Barney Frank died, I had Grok add hell in the background of his picture.
Mm-hmm.
I just posted a caption. I was like, Barney Frank looked really disrespectful in hell with his protruding nipples in front of the demonic horde. I just used the Trump quote and changed it around to Barney Frank looked disgusting, burning in hell, nipples protruding. in front of the demonic horde. Very disrespectful. What a ridiculous name for a fucking congressman. for a queer congressman, no less. You sound like you should be like a fucking character in an Andy Griffin show or something. Like you sound like you should be a sheriff in some fucking John Wayne Western. And you're just some aging fruit in Congress. Well, now a dead one, I guess. Chat says Grok sucks. Use Claude. I don't know what Claude's on. I just use Grok because I'm on Twitter all the time. Chat says GTA 6 confirmed to have day one DLC. The whole thing's DLC. Like, there's nothing on it. It's all downloadable content, really. It's the whole damn thing. Oh, man. I almost got that Nickelodeon fighting game, the one that's kind of like Smash Brothers. Because I saw it like in store, and I think it's the second one. But I'm like looking at the case, and it's got like Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life. It's got like Ninja Turtles. It's got April O'Neil, the most trusted name in news. And I'm looking at this. I'm like, this would be a fun game for like buddies, having buddies over, you know? Just like have Garfield fight a Ninja Turtle and shit. That's fun, man. That's a good laugh. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'll get this. And then I happen to notice it's like game not included. It's just like a box with a fucking code in it. It's like, why even give me the box? Why don't you just put it on like one of those cards or something? Like, I almost bought this, damn it. Chat says missions you have to pay for on day one. After you already shell out $100 too. What sleazy shit? What absolute sleazebag shit, man. Fuck that. Rockstar Games has decided to act like a video game company would in the Grand Theft Auto universe. Like, you're better off just getting Saints Row 2 and playing that. Saints Row 2 is great. Oh my God. That's the first Grand Theft Auto game where I actually gave a shit about the story and actually completed it. I said Grand Theft Auto as a genre, not as a series. I don't know what else to call that subgenre, but Grand Theft Auto games. I don't know what the term for it would be. You know, back in the day when I was a little kid, I used to call beat 'em ups like Double Dragon games. Like Double Dragon clones or something like that, because they all just reminded me of Double Dragon. It's like Double Dragon's probably not even the first one. It's just the first one I played. Yeah. Chat says $80 for base game, $100 for extra. All this after GTA 5 made $15 billion. I should play GTA 5 at some point. Like I said, I have it on the 360. You know what? I think when everybody's playing Grand Theft Auto 6, maybe I'll just fire up GTA 5, the game you actually own. I think the last one I really played was probably San Andreas, but I did love San Andreas. But that's because I love that 90s West Coast rap aesthetic. But even that I never beat. I just fucked around in. There's so many of those games I rarely beat. I just fuck around in it till I'm bored. Like, that's all I do in GTA 6, too. And it's like, don't you want to have online multiplayer? I'm like, nah, bro. It is my belief, Luke, that internet connectivity has killed the gaming industry.
Oh.
It has sucked the entire fucking life out of this. And I shouldn't even say internet connectivity, but like when it reached a point when it was expected that you'd be online, we were fucked. Like online connectivity existed forever in game. I mean, on PC, I imagine basically since the beginning. I mean, you can go back to the 90s and like the Sega Genesis, you could hook up to your fucking cable company and have the Sega channel. You know what I mean? But like those were fringe things. Nobody really had that shit. You know what I mean? But once you got to about always like the Wii, PS3 generation. Once you got to that generation, it was kind of expected that you'd be online. That's when we got fucked. That was when the beginning of the end happened. Because after that, you get nickel and diming you with DLC. You get online fucking multiplayer instead of couch co-op. You slowly but surely erode away physical games. I mean, it was about 10 years ago, physical games just went away completely for the PC, and now we're about to lose them for consoles. And then you got the scourge of the live service game. The endless Skinner box treadmill of the live service game. That's what they want all games to be. It's like, wow, look at this. We brought the mobile games model to console and PC of just endlessly fucking milking money out of your wallet's titties. And that's just what they want it to just be, period. Like, why does GTA have online multiplayer? Are you fucking kidding me?
Why?
Why is that even a thing? What do you mean GTA multiplayer? What are you talking about?
Has it really been since 1997 Grand Theft Auto has been a thing?
Yeah, the original one on the PlayStation 1. Like the one that was like top-down bird's eye view.
Right.
GTA 3 was the first one that's like what we think of as Grand Theft Auto, the real 3D one and all.
Yeah.
Which is super fucking primitive compared to even later PS2 games. You talk about like, man, Zoomers can't imagine, that's the other thing, an actual like upgrade in gaming quality. Go from GTA 6 to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on the same fucking system a few years apart. And it's like you'd swear you went up a whole a whole generation. Meanwhile, everything I look at the Switch 2, I'm like, are you sure that couldn't run on a Switch 1? Like, well, it's a really big environment. I'm like, Tears of the Kingdom's pretty big. Like, what are we talking about here? That's the other thing, man. There's a brand new system, and it's like you can't even see the fucking difference. Now, part of that is diminishing returns. You know, if you've ever seen one of those graphs where it's like what happens when you double the polygons in something, and you reach a point where you're starting to barely see the difference, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's inevitable. Like, how much further can you push graphics? Well, you can always push it further, but realistically, like at some point, it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? And you can make the environments bigger, which is cool, but only if you're filling it with stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, at a certain point, even if it was technologically advancing, you almost wouldn't notice. Yeah. Oh, well. Well, folks, I'm going to go check Streamlabs one more time, and then I think we'll wrap it up for the evening. I don't know. I mostly just fuck the gaming industry. I know I'm burnt out on games, so it's like, fuck off, man. All right. So, folks, if you want to enjoy the show, or if you do enjoy the show, if you want to enjoy the show, I guess I should work harder, but I'm probably not going to. But if you do enjoy the show for whatever fucking reason, even though it's dog shit, you should go ahead and send that $100 that you were going to spend on GTA 6 and send it to me instead. And I will also send you an empty box with no fucking game in it. And you can also hit the PayPal.me/the Beglov. And you can go to the Amazon wish list down below. You could buy me X-Men Elsewhere and piss off Heather Antos. That'd be cool. Or anything else on that wish list. Or whatever. Just send me money. Just give me fucking money. Give me some fucking money. All right? Like Rockstar, I will also not give you a game. I'll tell you what, give me money and I'll let you borrow one of my games. I'll let you borrow one of my games for a while. And then I'll just randomly take it back and I'll call it the storefront closing.
Borrowed games. Haven't done that in so long.
It's because that's all you're doing when you're getting a digital copy is renting it. All right, folks, that's about it for tonight. I want to thank everybody for watching. Beglov out.